Hey everyone, I'm Aaron, this is Dave. Welcome to another episode of Frankly Speaking. If you hear some noise in the background, it's because we're actually doing this during an actual Frank's cafe, so we got some kids in the background. I hope you guys had an awesome Canada Day weekend. Did you eat too much food?
Oh, way too much.
Yeah, me too. What is your focus this week, Dave?
So my focus is kind of what we do here. There's been a lot of questions about, all our free stuff. There's questions about, how are we actually helping kids? Is there a need? There's so many questions, right? And hopefully we can address them all, right? But what I wanted to talk about is what we do here. What we see is that every youth needs a little bit of a help, needs a hand. It could be something as simple as walk in the door and someone cares that they're there, or just a place to be, just chill and read a book, right? And then it can go all the way up to like an extreme crisis where they need professional help and they need someone to guide them and advocate for them. And so we wanted to present a place where youth could come and just have a spot to hang out and be safe and to just be themselves. So when they walk in the door, our number one thing is that they are welcomed. We learn their name and we make sure that they understand that we want them here and that they're welcome and that they belong and they're accepted here. And so right when they walk in the door, they become part of Frank's family. And then after that, we establish community with them by hospitality. So that's why we have the free food. That's why we have some kids need it, some kids don't. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter. What matters is that they're coming in out of the chaos. The world is chaos, especially for anxiety-ridden, I'm afraid to move, I have all this pressure on me youth, right? And they can come in out of the chaos, they can come in here, they don't have to worry about money, they don't have to worry about all this other stuff, they can just be themselves, and then we can connect with them. And we give them hospitality, we create community with them. And then eventually what happens is trust. And we have repeat youth that come in and we become friends and we've been able to help them in times of need and speak into their life. It could be homework, it could be, I got to advise some girls about boys the other day.
How'd that go?
Not good. I'm the wrong one to advise about boys. But anyway, it was good. And you become almost like a dad sometimes, but it's fun. So what we do here is that's just the tip of the iceberg. But that safe zone, that place that they can come, and if that crisis moment happens, if that thing that they really, really need help, instead of being nowhere and having no one, they now have someone. And we've already seen that happen.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen that happen with extreme, right up to like homelessness, to kids being sick, to just we're starting to see these things happen. But they trust us. They come in here. One of my favorite compliments was this girl just saying, "You know what? I really love it here. I feel safe." And I'm like, man, that's perfect. Awesome. So that's kind of just a quick synopsis of what we do here and why. So.
Well, my focus is the fact that I actually get to do ministry again, face-to-face ministry. When I was hired, this place didn't exist, so it was about getting this place up and running. Of course, COVID interfered a lot. So now that restrictions have lifted, I'm actually going to be able to get out there and do ministry again. I'm working with a youth group in Lobo, First Lobo Baptist. They have a summer camp, a 2-week summer camp, and I'm going to be working with them, helping out at that camp, and hopefully it leads to more with them in the future. Don't worry, I'm not leaving 37 Frank. I'm still going to be here and helping out. And in fact, on July 11th, I'm going to be doing my first board game night. It's a separate night from the regular cafe. Hopefully some kids come. If not, we'll have fun anyways. We're just going to be playing board games. And again, that's the beginning of building more with these youth, right?
Exactly.
Right now, they're just dropping in on their own. But if we can start building an actual group with them, that's just another...
That's another connection in
right.
Another place, yeah. Hey, by the way, you got to let the kids win sometime,
We'll see.
Right.
Needs, requests, we got any right now?
Man, right now we're just strictly volunteers, man. We need volunteers like crazy. Right now we're still looking for a location, ideas for a crash bed center, and grocery cards are a huge thing. We go through a lot of food here. Now that we're busy, man, we are, you try and have 100 hungry teens in your house and see how much food you have left. So we have a lot of needs for food, and grocery cards kind of fits the bill. And pop's a huge one, and that's an easy thing. Like, you don't have to bring in 5 cases of pop. You can literally just bring in a case of 12 cans of Coke and go, here you go, guys. And
every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps, right? So, and just, what I also wanted to mention, listen, if you're curious about this place, or if you've donated and you've never seen this place or never stepped foot in,
gotta come in.
Come here, man. Like, come here. We want to see you. We want to say, hey, let's have a tour. It doesn't, like, when we're open, come on in and we'll just take you for a quick tour. And you get to really see it. And once you see what you've helped with, or you're thinking about helping, or thinking about volunteering, you'll get it, and you'll be amazed. Like, I've had so many people come in here and go, wow. It just does that when you walk in here.
I had a person that was already a monthly donor, but when he saw this place, he doubled his donation.
Yeah,
That's how big.
So you get what we're trying to do when you come in here. So please, I'm inviting you. Come have a tour.
All right, question time. I don't know who this person was, but they want to know who are you, Dave?
Well, good question. I actually grew up in Strathroy. I went to the old SDCI, and I moved away for about 20 odd years. I went to University of Western Ontario. Thought I was going to be a history teacher, and that didn't go well. And then I left Strathroy, moved away. We went to live in Midland, Penetang area, and I was an EA. We were there for like 25 years. I did youth ministry, and then I felt called to come back home and do something here. And this idea of Frank's has been with me for a very long time. I wanted to do it up in Midland, and then I realized that there was a need here, and so I came home. So I grew up not even a block and a half away from here. I used to play around the library. I was a downtown kid. So I have an affinity with, I know what a lot of these kids are going through downtown. That's kind of who I am right now. I have three older kids. I'm almost an empty nester. And
soon to be grandfather?
Soon to be grandpa, yeah, in October. So, super excited about that. I live on a farm with my parents, so I have cows and chickens and horses and dogs and all that fun stuff. I think that's about it. I like walks on the beach. I love sports. Board games are my thing. I might have to join these guys for a board game. So,
all right. The other question we have is, why is this place just for youth? Why can't adults come in?
That's a great question. Youth need a place just for them. There's so much pressure from out there. I call it chaos. It's whatever you want to call it, but there's so much pressure. There's so much anxiety. There's so much put on our youth. And I'm going to be very truthful and frank. There's a lot of predators out there. We want a place where they can come, just be youth and hang out and chill and be themselves and not have that anxiety and pressure from the adult world and the predators. We want a safe place for them. So that's why we're just youth. And of course we work for Youth Unlimited, Youth for Christ. That kind of, it's a youth charity. So that's another.
And having a place like this, though, it tells the town that there is a need for an adult shelter, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's not like we're ignoring the adults. We have helped some adults. We took food to the hotel when they were homing some of the homeless there. But
well, every week, Aaron, we have 3, 4, 5 adults coming to our door looking for food and help.
Right.
And, you know,
So having this place actually is helping because it just says that we need. And you're on the homeless action committee, right?
I am, yeah. But hey, just listen. And I also, reason why this place, I wanted to do this place too, is I wanted to say to if we can do this, somebody out there can do an adult one.
Right.
You know, like I just talked to a 27-year-old, and she is homeless and living under a bridge, scared. She was in tears just from the fact that we gave her food, we gave her all we could. But in the end, she had to go stay under a bridge. I can't even imagine. So, you know, if you ever want to talk about the homeless thing and come talk about a shelter or something, come see me as well, because we need something in this town. We need something.
For sure. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this week. We'll talk to you next time. Aaron, Dave, this has been Frankly Speaking.
See ya.
See ya.